had
And really,
spiritual
that
sex
connection
before.
can be a lot stronger.
I've had spiritual sex before. And it is, if you're not really ready to let somebody up in your spirit, you'll need to be doing that. Because they be in your spirit. It ain't no soul tie where you getting fucked and you got soul swapping. You intertwining spirits, baby. Y'all past the 3D at this point.
Which I think would make the physical sex even more exhilarating. What was that physicalness like after the fact?
I mean, it's like you high.
Yeah.
Your private parts are stimulating without having to touch. I mean,
it's mental. It's
but
mental.
it's not only mental, but you really share thoughts, like, that telekinesis, that frequency, that shit is real. You being able to mentally communicate with somebody, that's real. So at that time, in that moment, both of you were choosing to be in a space of energy to where you're vibrating at a very high level of energy, and you feel that essence on you. So that person can see, internally, a visual of what your subconscious or what your energy feels like.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely,
I'll have that one day.
Definitely. It's definitely, I'm sure if you practice it, you get better. I'm just not practicing it. Maybe I need to really start now that I think about it. But yes, it's definitely something entwined, for sure. But again, if you ain't, that don't mean y'all just go out here and start just having spiritual sex and shit. I'm trying to tell a man, I can have
Calling it spiritual sex.
Yeah.
Trying to read scriptures and shit.
Don't be no false
That's not
prophet
what it
either.
is.
Don't be no false prophet either. Don't do that. We got names for those. Don't be no false prophet.
We was talking about this earlier when I was just saying how we're in the time of it being these trigger words, these popular words. It is so funny now that we're on the topic of like sex and spirituality, how women, and I'm not gonna say that I haven't done it because I have, but I'll be authentic with mine for anybody that's watching this. Those text messages were honest.
Oh, you gotta apologize.
No, they was real coming from me, boo. But my homeboy was telling me how a homegirl, one of the girls he was talking to, he had not, she kind of cut him off just without notice, and then hit him up one day and was like, how are you? And he was like, I'm good. What's up? How are you? What made you hit me up? Because you kind of, just went your separate way. I knew where she was about to go with this. I said, wait. Before you tell me anymore, if you about to sit here and tell me that she told you was on her spirit, she had a dream about you, and she just wanted to send you light and love and all this shit, I'm about to pass out. He said, what the fuck? How you know that's what she told me? I said, baby, let me tell you, y'all so-called spiritual women that be giving, like, if you're not really on that type of time, you have to be careful when you try to put these things on people, because not only are you giving false energy to someone, you have to know you're going to receive that back. You have to know that. So
that is real.
ladies, be careful, because you may be thinking you're doing it in a little sweet little way, but it is what it is, and it's not truthful. So be careful before you get to do that.
And not even that, but if that's what you choosing to be or who you want to become, make sure you doing the work with it. That's just all they gonna do.
No, if it's true, that if that's honest, then okay.
Yes, but even if
there are women out here that are just saying it as a conversation piece.
As a conversation piece of something they think is what they supposed to say, or what looks good, or what they really in tune to be or aspire to be. So just do the work with it, because you said it. So do the work with it. No, let this be really who you are. Let this be really who you are. Let you be about the journey. Let's have a conversation. I mean, but even that just goes to a simplistic man, though. Not to call your friend simplistic, but a simplistic simplistic mindset, because if a woman is talking that to you, let's converse, let's talk about it. Oh,
Yeah.
you on that vibration, all right, cool. And a lot of the times these men just be seeing the surface of what they show without really kind of getting into it. Like, oh, is this really her? Is this is a facade? You know what I'm saying? Are you being phony right now? Is this a facade? So I think that a lot of people lack that. But either which way, a lot of, from when I was in the dating realm, a lot of men would say a lot of women don't have substance. Like they're very one, and I want to be very careful when I choose my words, because I just don't want to make it seem like, I just know. But when I hear no substance, that means you ain't got no oomph to you. You ain't got nothing extra than what I see.
Yeah.
And sometimes men, especially men in our time and of our descent, or whatever they would like to call it and label it, it's important to be able to feed men, because at the end of the day, if you really know what's if
Go
you
ahead.
really if you really know what's really really it, the woman is significant. And not saying you men are not significant, y'all are very significant. I am grateful and in
Very,
gratitude.
very.
But just hear me when I say what I'm saying, because I don't think a lot of the times y'all really hear and understand the role of the woman and the value of the woman and what she holds. We give birth. We bring life. In olden ancient religions and cultures, the woman was the god. She gave birth. She was very big and voluptuous. And so that role that your woman plays, her mindset, what she feeds you, literally and mentally, is essential, because if she ain't talking about shit, you ain't about shit.
9 times out of 10.